All right, it's Barracks. I haven't slept since I was last the host, and I'm not gonna sleep until I'm done hosting. Sonny, I don't believe, has also slept recently, so it's gonna be tired, Ren.
I mean, I took a 4-hour nap, so
Okay, that doesn't really count. Naps aren't sleeping.
that is fair.
Go get your 10-hour post-marathon nap. Anyways, this is a marathon, the Final Fantasy Randomizer Marathon Winter 2023, benefiting the South Carolina Firefighters Burn Children's Fund. It's the host read. They run a camp for burn children. They have programs where firefighters go help reintegrate burned children to their schools. They have a hydrotherapy room. Lots of cool things, and your donations go towards helping all of that. And also the prizes. I think we're on the 3rd day, but I couldn't confirm that. We might be on the 2nd day still. You can check that in the chat, the prizes command.
We're on insert day here.
We're on Saturday overnight.
Okay, we're still on day 2. Thank you, Fizzle.
Alright, sounds like it's the Zelda blanket and pillow that you can donate for a chance to win.
And you definitely want to get your donations in for that. It's a really, really nice blanket and pillow.
Are you the one with the blanket and pillow?
No, I'm not. But I have seen quite a few pictures of it, and it's really, really nice.
It does look so nice.
But yeah, if you're good with me taking it away, Barracks.
Yeah, you know, I don't have anything else. Donate for incentives.
There you go. You heard Barracks. So yeah.
Wait, I lied. What was the last donation that was read?
The $10 donation from JLo.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah, we're all caught up.
So yeah. Link to the Past Randomizer. Round 3 of the Zelda Relay. This time, Chad and I are switching roles, but Shadow's keeping the same role in here, and I've given Fizzle the opportunity to chime in if he wants. We have a lot of red in this hash with the Cane of Samaria, 2 capes, an empty bottle, and a 3rd cape. Of course, the spread. Yeah, I detect an Agaseed here as well. Originally, I was going to run a 7/7 GT Climb Seed, but in the interest of us being behind, I'm running a 4/4 with the GT Climb, so this could actually go very, very quickly. So, yeah, without any further ado, Chad, I counted you down. Count me down, my friend.
All right, let's start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody donate to charity. And go.
Woo! Charity.
All right, so we're starting off with 10 bombs out of Link's house. We are playing the open variant, and we might have a few other things to show off here. Like, you know, Randomizer. So we're going to have random enemies on the overworld. We're actually going to have random bosses in the boss spots as well. Tier 1 tree pull being 4 bombs is really nice to see. And
excellent tree pull. Which, by the way, we are about 10 to 15 seconds behind, just so you know.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, yeah, it's by Sonny.
I'm at least going to check Uncle as well as what's here in the sewers before I actually head over to Kakariko and do the standard checks from there. Go ahead, Shadow.
I was going to say, you know how you mentioned the blanket? I didn't notice that until now. Oh, that tells you how tired my brain is.
Yep. And yes, Bloomshow, that was in fact the Uncle routing.
Yep. I've always opened up with the Uncle routing because back in the day when I started this in 2017, I played standard more than anything else. But we have a pointy already, which is super nice. That at least gives us some versatility in combat instead of just relying upon bombs.
Yeah.
As the resident, I've never touched this game. What are these time signatures you keep mentioning? It's 4-4. That's my favorite time signature. 7-7.
So
So
4
there's-
crystals to enter Ganon's tower, and 4 crystals in order to be able to damage Ganon.
So is that a total of 8 crystals, or can you use the same?
You can do, yeah,
Okay.
like it's the same amount, and you can actually make it anywhere from 0 to 7, or you could be really fun and do an all dungeon seed, which does include defeating Aga 1 as well as climbing Ganon's tower and defeating Aga 2.
That just sounds like torture.
AD seeds are fun.
I'm more in the camp of it's torture. I like to go fast.
Torture can be fun.
That said, I like cross keys, so that's where it mix up all the entrances.
I was gonna say, yeah, you do your cross keys shenanigans.
Honestly, I should have probably hula hand.
Yeah, it's
Chad,
you don't need to hold a hand.
Chad, I believe you said something about potential Aga.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. You are.
Oh.
All right. So Aga, what is that for people that don't know? So Aga is the vanilla way of getting to the dark world the first time.
That's
Except with the
really odd
exclusion
people.
of can't really do anything in the mountain in the dark world the way you do there. But you have in vanilla you pull the pedestal to get the master sword, and then you break into Aga's tower and beat Aga, and then you go to the dark world. And
What on earth is this?
What have you rolled, Sonny?
I don't know.
Have you rolled a jet
Jet?
seed?
Potentially.
Oh gosh, both
Never mind.
hits?
never mind. I'm gonna stop talking about Aga. So
Yep.
there's 3 different ways to get into the dark world in a standard or open seed, and that is 2 gloves, or a glove and a hammer, or going through Aga.
Oh god!
Oh no, what's in the chicken coop?
We're about to find out.
I'm not even going to try to clip that chicken through.
Oh,
I am at least going to pick it up, but I'm not even going to try to finish clipping that through.
I see why you said, oh no. It's like,
Yep.
how many guys were in there?
Yeah, a nice rod for the troubles. So the chicken clip is just, you can actually throw the chicken after a certain frame on the bomb explosion, so it's a game that a lot of people like to do.
Alright. I have a lot of potential open right now, just because of what I have. Inventory-wise. I can go do back of Escape. I can do the front of Escape. I have a lot of Eastern Palace open. I have all of South Shore. I have potentially King Zora. I definitely have Agina. I can peek what's on Desert Ledge. There's a lot available right now, but we're also still early game. I can also go out of Logic and head up towards Death Mountain in order to check that stuff. But I think for now, I'm going to start off with Back of Escape and hope and pray that there are no crystal rollers back here, as those can spawn with it being Randomizer.
Yep. And we see that your bush enemy is has become a guard.
Yep.
Wait, isn't that vanilla?
It is.
Is it specifically the green guard?
It is.
Oh,
Is this even randomized?
I know, right?
No.
No, it's not actually. We're just playing the game normally.
Oh, hey, look! I think we found the secret barracks.
Barracks? I know.
So nothing there in the Back of Escape. So I
Really?
think we're gonna hit South Shore next. No 50-50 bomb from that, which unfortunate, not the end of the world. Oh yeah, also I have Floodgate to check. I cannot forget about that. As well as the Sunken Treasure. So yeah, I'm like at this point I'm very much in the opening area or opening checks of the game, which I mean we've already got some real good stuff. We've already got level 2 sword, which is the minimum of what I need in order to beat the game. We have Titan's mitts, which are technically required, but if I get Pegasus boots, not as required. Because I will do a trick. We got a book. Oh boy.
Oh. There's a book in the box. For a second, I thought the book was in the
It was
water.
underwater. Yeah, because anybody can make jokes about soggy books.
Yeah.
I was I would have rather it have been underwater so that way we could make the jokes.
The joke's been ruined.
Unfortunately, this time it
Oh.
has.
At least the book hasn't been ruined.
That is true. We can at least read what the book says.
Ah, I didn't get that in time.
Yeah, no enemies here, which can be quite annoying to kill.
But not so much this time around. Really?
Okay, so what happens if a crystal roller spawns
Ooh.
in that room?
Okay, that's an item.
The 10-second delay.
Shovel, yeah, I
Ooh,
believe
that's
shovel is an item.
Oh, no.
All right, hook shot.
Hook shot.
Hook
So,
shot.
Sonic, what happens if a crystal roller spawns in Medieval Dorm Cave?
It can't.
Okay.
can't.
Thank
It actually
goodness. Okay.
You have a limited pool of enemies that could go there, as well as any room that you have to kill everybody to get.
I guess that makes sense.
So, hookshot is one of the many movement items that are available in the game. And by many, I mean 3, really.
You don't have killable thieves on?
Nope. Not for this one.
Right, we could have some bad time around the running into a bunch of thieves. Then they steal your bombs and your arrow of destiny.
I've got... Okay, I've got a good bee and a regular bee in my bottles. And, ooh. That's a fire bar.
I'm looking forward to Firebar.
I'm looking forward to Crystal Roller in a room that I can't avoid Crystal Roller.
Yep.
Just have cape,
Okay.
right?
See,
No.
said you need cape 3 times.
Yeah.
Big check here.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do this play. So I am intentionally not going out of logic just yet. Right now, the biggest thing that I would like to find is the Moon Pearl. Mainly so that way I can then just go straight into the Dark World. And I should probably consider doing a map check here pretty soon, because I haven't done that yet.
Why have you done a map check yet?
Because I haven't felt like it. So we actually have 3 crystals here in the Light World. And
I always check that before getting to Sahashala.
That's the
We,
time pass, obviously.
we at least have a potential of this going very, very quickly. If Thieves Town is a crystal, that really speeds things up. We're already at 5 hearts, but we have no hammer. We have no Moon Pearl. We don't have any source of fire.
Yeah, it's definitely there's always a couple bosses that if you run into them, we're not gonna be able to kill.
Yep, and we may or may not be able to kill whatever is here in Eastern.
Alright, because Randomizer, you don't need bow.
Correct.
And in this, depends, I don't know which, you use the main randomizer. I think that includes the ability to see what the boss is on compass pickup.
It does.
Okay.
Also, hi Lionel in a small room. We have the randomized boss shuffle, so the chaos.
Ooh, fun.
Which means I do run the risk of getting a singularity.
Try next singularity, let's go!
Oops, all cold stare.
No, I'll
Oops,
try
all
next.
cold stare would make me so happy.
Why?
Because I really like fighting cold stare.
I don't like Cold Stare's dungeon.
I love IP.
I love IP now that I know how to get through without
Okay,
suffering.
we do have a chance here. I
Right,
like
what do we
this.
We have Argus. So Argus requires some
Hook.
either it requires hook shot and then either a sword or a hammer.
And in this case, I have hookshot and I have master sword. And so I can actually do the fight here.
Unless, of course, something requires bow along the way.
That's an if, though.
Yeah, it's a big if. Alright, can you get the double?
Nope, I got the triple, unfortunately. I was 1 pixel off.
I always walk to the top of the room and then go down.
There are different ways to do it.
Yeah.
Alright, so we got the big key, so we can go ahead and open the big chest.
Missing map and 1 other item. I'm
You still need a moon pearl.
I'm going to do something that I wouldn't normally do.
Get a gamba? No? We're going into the dark? Oh, you're gonna go for this in the dark and Randomizer? Are you nuts?
Peak content.
Yeah, we can't even see
So
what's
this-
going on.
Yeah, this requires the lamp in order to see, and so logically this is locked by the lamp.
Yeah, you need to go free Sly over in the right side of Dirtmouth, and then you can buy the lamp from him for 1800 yen.
This isn't Hollow Knight.
However, we're using the advanced placement rules, so the back, because of where the big key was, if we had the fire
Oh.
rod.
There's a dead rock in there.
Oh, fun.
Oh, dead rock.
That's fine.
It's fine. We'll go.
The other
Nope.
way and die.
Yep. Okay, I'll take the iframes. Okay, I at least now know there's a dead rock in there, so I can be a little more prepared. Slightly unfortunate, not the end of the world, but I'm okay with it. I at least have the knowledge. I know what I need to do in order to be able to make it through there a lot more safely. This should be the double spawn.
Well, we'll see here in a second.
So, yeah, I'm going to be insane and try it again.
Okay.
Because what's the definition of insanity?
Trying the same thing over and over, expecting a different result.
Which computers have disproven. Because the results are different by doing the same thing.
Just get a good dead rock placement, right? Silly.
Oh, that's not a dead rock. That's an Igor.
Oh, is there a red Igor?
Nope, it's a green one. Thank goodness. So we are still alive. We actually are going to make it here to the what would be the big key chest. As long as these Henoxes cooperate a bit, which they did.
Bombs.
And it's a bug net.
Swagnet. Alright, so if we have to go kill Aga, we're doing that, right?
I could.
Yeah.
Look, if I don't get told that you killed Gan in Ocarina of Time with an empty bottle, I'm gonna be upset.
Ah,
So
that was a really atrocious room.
we're
At
about
least
to
I
see
can
it.
see the enemies.
Oh!
Yep.
Wait, why can't you see the enemies?
It's if they never appeared in a dark room, and they may not be coded to be able to do that.
Ah. Fair.
Lionel? Thank you. So, yeah, this is one of the problems that Randomizer can run into is just some of the room spawns in and of themselves can be absolutely atrocious, like that one was. And, considering I just got that net, it might be in my best interest to grab a fairy. Also, this bee is going to be a champ. So I think I'm going to do that. I should switch back to hookshot and get ready to mash. What the? There's a lot. Okay, we're coming back in. We're heading out of here most likely. There's a Lionel in here.
Oh.
Oh. Yep.
Oh. Yeah. No.
That was-
That's a we are leaving moment.
Yep, we're taking the death and we're leaving. We're coming back later. We need fire in order to see that.
Is there even a torch in that room?
Yep,
There is a torch in that room, so
there are 3.
No,
and it's in logic if you have the fire rod, which
with the
It's a
right
little annoying.
setting. Wait, is it? Is that not a setting?
that is a setting. It's whether advanced item placement versus basic.
Which I have advanced item placement on.
Ah, fair.
And advanced is the default.
So instead, we're going to go hit the front of escape. We don't have the money right now in order to be able to do Zora. If I hula hand, we absolutely would have the money. But 1 check versus 3, I'm going to play more towards the 3 checks.
Yep.
And with Desert, it's a very real potential of 1 check outside of grabbing Desert Ledge.
And a potential, and also a chance for basically 0.
Yep. And
Okay,
if we
let's
got...
go check Agina.
Yep. I have not forgotten about Agina at all.
I still bet he has nothing.
Oh, he's going to have Moon Pearl at this point. I feel it.
Gina is not Aga. Aga is Aghanim. Because they like to have very confusing names that were very similar.
Yep.
Okay. That's a lot of checks that can be done now. You'll see here in just a moment.
Deflate.
Yep, that gives us Death Mountain access. So you too can have fun at Death Mountain.
Except for Death Mountain, the Link to the Past doesn't suck.
Yep.
Anyways, I'm gonna rip downstairs and heat up some food.
Sounds like a plan. So we're immediately going to go activate that flute. We are not going to waste any time. We're going to go activate that flute. We're going to fast travel around the world. So, Barracks, while I'm going to activate the flute, anything you want to share with us right now?
I can go over the upcoming incentives.
By all
Because we
means, go
do-
for it.
We do still have a day left in this marathon. We got all of Sunday being the day part of Sunday, not the night part of Sunday. Only a bit of the night part of Sunday. For that, we do a bid war for Super Mario RPG Armageddon. You can name the file there. For the Aria of Sorrow Reprise ROM hack, there is a difficulty upgrade from normal to hard. Having tested that mod, that would be funny to upgrade because it's a lot harder. So if you want to see Dark Moon suffer, that's the one to go for, and that's at 0 out of $80. And then for the Final Fantasy Randomizer run right after that, we can also acquire Warmech, and that's at I was looking at the wrong list actually. Let me double check these numbers. And require Warmech is at $10 out of 80, so we can get that as well.
Thank you, Barracks. So, flute is activated. We are immediately coming after the mountain because there are a lot of checks that can be made here as it stands. And so far, 2 of them kind of eh. The heart container is one that I might take depending upon where my health value is when I come back for Tower of Hera, if I do not get Hammer in here. I'm just going to keep hitting this guy for a moment. Unfortunately, here with Paradox Cave, I have to do this the long way around versus the quick way because I don't have a mirror. So yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, you don't have the shops included, right?
Correct. I don't have shop sanity. Well, that's... I don't like what the game's telling me right now. I really don't like what the game's telling me right now.
It's like we're gonna have to do the walk of shame through Spiral Cave.
We might have to Houlihan in order to get the money for Zora. We're almost at the point of having to hope and pray that Agina is our savior here, and I see a Lionel right there, and that terrifies me.
Oh, hi Lionel.
Okay. Whew. Okay, who likes praying to Agina and Desert?
I think Desert will have what we need.
I hope it does. Well, there's a hammer. Give me that fairy, thank you. So we at least have hammer on Desert Ledge. hopefully Agina has Moon Pearl here. We'll find out. Aw, yeah. You'll see why I'm saying aw, yeah here in a sec.
It's really like you hear the response and you start guessing at what we got.
Yep.
I think it's Hammer.
Yeah, Hammer is on the desert ledge, so we just gotta go into desert and walk through it, and we can get the hammer. Which, of course, also opens up Tower of Hera on the slow way on top of Death Mountain.
Yeah, that oh yeah for the heart piece is actually quite nice because now I am actually at my comfort zone heart-wise.
Alright, so Desert Palace here can be locked by, it's often locked by boots, because there's an item on a torch that we have to get through, and there are 2 keys in this dungeon, so oftentimes a key will be on that torch and technically will lock us out of things.
In this case, yeah. Oh god, chain chomp. Okay.
We have the big key, so we are definitely locked out of this palace. Because it's going to have the small key in the big chest. And there's chain chomp, so you hide a chain chomp. It's deadly.
Yeah, you may have heard the butt clench happen there.
Just a bit. And I'm deaf, so...
Huh?
Shadow comes back with perfect timing on that.
Just a perfect. Oh, hey, Hammer. What'd I miss?
I had to butt clench for a chain chomp, and I was like, you probably hear the butt clench for that. Chad's response, I could, and I'm deaf. Your response, huh?
Oh, that's great.
I'm actually using one of my controllers that has a bad R button, so I can't quick swap as fast as I normally would. Normally my quick swapping would be super fast.
If I clip things... Oh, there's a button there in Twitch. You can hit to clip it.
Yeah, on the Twitch UI there should be a button that you can click in order to be able to clip things.
You can also hit Alt-X, apparently.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that shortcut working.
I know, because I hovered over the clip button and it says Alt-X.
Yep. Oh, there's a check I can do while I'm up here. We're gonna do this. All right, Ether Tablet, be my savior. Okay, good enough.
So what did Gina have?
Just a heart
piece of heart that gave me my 7th heart, put me in my comfort zone.
See, I knew it was nothing important.
Oh. All right. I'm going to reload the dungeon. Chad, you want to explain the trick I'm about to do while I'm doing it?
Yeah, so Sonny's about to completely break open this dungeon by bombing himself into the pot by 1 pixel so that he can then hook shot and fall into the pot, which will then put him in the fairy room, which goes to the top of the dungeon. It saves a lot of time.
And yeah, suddenly we're at the top of Tower of Hera. We have the small key and we have the big key. And... Really? That's a chain chomp there. Don't kill me! Thank you.
If this was GGQ, I'd say orb.
I mean, it technically is an orb.
It is an orb. Wait, Wait, did we just get Moon Pearl and Harrow?
Yes, we did.
I mean, at least it's not in the big chest.
The exhale.
Yep. Is this even? Yeah. Oh, fun.
Yeah, Chad, I'm letting you take over while I concentrate on this fight.
Yep. Yeah, so this is going to be a fight against, I believe the name is Vitreous, and Link to the Past has a lot of eyeball bosses. This one has a large eyeball that shoots lightning, while smaller baby eyeballs come flying at you and deal a ton of damage if they hit you.
I love
And-
keeping big from Harmony of Dissonance.
Yep, and this is a, if you stay up on the ledge here, when this boss is here, it actually bugs out the boss so he never stops doing the lightning attack, which actually is a good thing, because when you kill all the baby eyes, the big eye will pop up out of the goo that he's in and start bouncing on, trying to bounce on you, and deals even more damage than the small eyes do, which you just saw was 3 hearts.
Yeah, the small eyes deal a lot of damage. We're gonna go in for it again. So
Fairy too.
I'm gonna take some time to concentrate. I'm gonna do it without the fairy. We'll be
Okay.
fine.
Man, this is one of the tankier bosses. I won't say it's necessarily harder, it's just very tanky. It hits hard, but it's recognizable pattern. And usually what the game wants you to do is take the bow and shoot them with the arrows, and they go with 4 hearts. I think
Yeah,
lightning is 3.
if you notice, I'm playing a lot safer now.
So now the boss is going to be stuck in this lightning mode, and we're going to be able to, when he pops up, just attack him. And he's really difficult when he's bouncing around in this arena, where he can get knocked off very easily. So this is
Oh,
easily the safest strat.
we have a crystal. We have 1 of 4. And we already have access to a lot more stuff. I'm actually going to go ahead and do Dark Death Mountain here, because I'm right here. I have the ability to. And this could actually net me some very good stuff.
Makes sense?
Yep.
Hey, Crystal Roller. Get out of here.
Mr. Roller Hype.
Every time
Alright.
I watch one of these old games, I'm like, I have never seen this enemy before. There's this enemy in this video game? What?
Okay, if I get Mirror and Lamp, I'm actually in Go mode.
Yep.
Or Fire Rod.
Already?
Yep.
We're only 36 minutes in.
This is how we get back on schedule for the marathon.
Clearly.
Oh no, Ocarina of Time is going to be how we get back on track for the marathon.
Oh, what shenanigans are you planning, Sonny?
As usual.
Nah.
As
Alright,
long
well,
as you give me enough time to sleep.
Oh, you will have enough time to sleep. Trust me, Barracks.
Yeah, no, will we finish like out of how long after this like series of 5 is it? Till the next stuff starts?
I mean, my comms with Necro starts right after this. Hi, Boots! Sorry, I know you guys are like 10 seconds behind me, but
No, hey,
Yeah,
dude,
you gotta keep the suspense on what you get. Oh,
Yep.
hi.
that's
Oh,
Email,
hi.
so that will basically double the amount of hearts we have effectively.
I actually have played Link's Awakening, so I do know what that one does. Thank you.
But it's actually different in Link's Awakening.
Is
Yeah,
it
the
really
rest-
God?
the red tunic doesn't do what it does in this.
Well, look. Shut
we
up.
had Boots in the Boots chest.
But yes, the blue tunic actually does the same thing as the blue tunic here in Link's
Yeah.
Awakening. So
Yeah.
See?
Just the red tunic does it.
Oh
Then
wait,
again,
we need
isn't the red
flippers.
Wait, then again, isn't the red tunic like the one you want to be wearing in Link's Awakening anyways?
Yeah, does it
Technically
more
speaking,
damage?
yes.
Yeah, what does it do in this game?
it
You
doubles your
take
defense again.
yeah. So you take
Ah.
1/4 of the damage.
I see. It's not a lot of damage.
You know what? I don't think I checked that I really should have.
Pad.
Library.
You did.
Okay. I couldn't remember if I had or hadn't. So we're gonna go straight into the Dark World here, as we have everything we need to. Also, what I just did there was a hook dash. If you hook shot and dash on the same frame, you get into a glitched movement state. You can't swing your sword, and you move really, really, really fast. It's 4 pixels per frame.
Yep, you're moving at your run speed in any direction that you can normally, with no charge up time. So it is a often used movement method for people racing this.
Nice vanilla heart piece.
So Shadow, I'm going to test your knowledge here. And yours too, Chad. In vanilla, what is the item in the brewery?
20 rupees.
Honestly, you cannot remember.
I want
because
to say it's a
don't
heart
ever went in there.
piece. I want to say it's a heart piece.
I don't think it's a heart piece.
Incorrect and incorrect.
Bottle.
You're correct on it not being a heart piece. It is not a bottle.
Okay.
I'm like just there.
It is 300 rupees if you have picked up the item that it normally would be, which is the magic boomerang.
Wow.
Wait, what?
Yep.
Wait, but don't you get that waterfall fairy?
If you throw your boomerang in, you do.
Oh, so it just exists there?
Correct.
Is
Huh.
this one of those moments where it's like the intended way to get an item and then there's a secret method that everyone uses?
Correct.
Except it's the boomerang, so. Oh. But it is a check in this game, so everybody knows about that.
All right, 1 to 31. Get your guesses in.
13.
28.
You really
22.
hate me.
I'm saying the randomizer hates you.
Okay.
I think that was 20.
It was 20.
So
That's
I
pretty
win?
close.
Question? Oh yeah, you said 22.
Yeah, get
I
right.
said 13. Trevor said 28.
Well, that's a safety cane. Okay. I might be able to make something work with that. So, because I'm looking for very specific items at this point, I am just going to particular locations in order to loot them out. Like in this case, we're coming up to the most disappointing cave in the game.
Hype cave.
Hype cave.
Yep.
No, this is going to be disappointment cave.
Type of great
I can
cave.
feel it.
Type of great
Yep.
cave.
All right. Don't say anything. So first item
Okay.
we have 50 rupees. Okay. Next up, piece of heart. Yep, this is what we get. 10 arrows, a bow, and 300 rupees. Okay.
I
So
give
that
that
is-
bow out of 10.
Yeah. Or if you want a number system 4 out of 10, because it actually had something.
I give it a. It's better than it has been a lot of the time out of 10.
Yes.
Yeah, yes. I guess yeah, no. Bow out of 10. Jay also said bow out of 10. Yeah, there's what I was also gonna say. Well, hold on. 4 out of 10. D is the fourth letter.
Yeah,
So it worked.
Yeah.
Confirmed.
I was about to say there's some logic in here that I think you're missing.
It's Half-Life 4 confirmed.
But Half-Life 3 doesn't even exist yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Hey, double thieves. I love thieves.
Thieves. Oh, more thieves. Hey, look, it's a normal thief.
Ooh, this is dangerous right now. Okay.
Ending danger.
I'm in danger!
Oh, hey, a crystal roller. Oh, several crystal rollers. Oh, there's a small kind.
It's not on a bridge that you can't get around it, so meh.
Okay. Do I attempt
Randomizer can
something?
cause some fun things.
Do I attempt something I haven't done in a while when I go back to the light world?
Do it.
Alright, I'll attempt some Ancilla deletion when I go back to the light world.
Mm. So Ancilla deletion is a way of swimming in the water when you do not have flippers.
Oh, I think I've heard of this one.
It's basically you need to overload the sprite limit because apparently the kick you out of the water because you don't have flippers thing happens on the first frame of the water splash, which never happens if you have the sprite limit already hit. So you just fire a bunch of arrows and place a couple of bombs and then jump in the water and voila, you're swimming. It is allowed for racing. Now that enemy that we just saw is one of the enemies you never see in this game because they actually exist in the Misery Mire area and you almost never look at them because your goal in Mire area is to go to the shed and then to go into the actual Misery Mire itself. But they're
Yep.
in the water all around that area.
I've been hit by them a couple times, even when sometimes they're invisible for whatever reason.
It's
You haven't picked
because
up the
of the
cross
sprite
and
limit.
you haven't picked up the crossover on the east continent of Zelda 2.
Clearly. But yeah, I think it was the sprite limit, probably. Which probably means
So-
both of them were spawning.
Welcome to Palace of Darkness. If you know FF1, you will know exactly which track is playing right now from it.
Unfortunate, I can't hear them audio, so.
You said,
That's fair.
Which FF? Wait, which FF did you say?
1.
Oh, yeah, I know what it is. Unfortunately, we're not going to be going to Turtle Rock.
No, but I mean, we do have GT to do.
True. But we also have Gan Fight.
Oh, that's a chump! Ow!
Did Hellway just become even more hell?
Yep.
Oh, and there's a crystal roller. Hellway actually hell.
Randomizer doing randomizer things, and you love to see it.
Yep.
Randomizer doing randomizer things. I'm gonna be fine dashing through. Oh no, I'm not.
It was at this point, Sonny knew.
I messed up.
Oh, nice bonk. Also, nice all keys in the front of pod. Very pod-like.
Yeah, Pod is required to have 4 small keys in the front. It's the mullet dungeon. It's all business in the front with all the keys, and then all the fun stuff's in the back.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
We're gonna let it cook for a second until you guys see it.
Oh,
Okay, sword.
we cooked the sword apparently.
We have bacon.
But we haven't killed Gan yet.
Yeah,
We don't
just
need to
make
kill-
sword.
We don't need to kill Ganon to have bacon.
True. Now the question is, are we gonna see butter?
That actually might happen.
Yeah, with how fast we found 3 swords.
There's more swords in this game than Breath of the Wild, man.
There were
Not
swords in
wrong.
that game?
Actually, I'm not gonna.
You didn't
try
just
it
magnesis
yet.
a freaking block around 24/7?
One of the people who just throws bombs at every enemy, like, oh, they're infinite, why would I not use them?
Alright, so
That too.
Sonny was attempting a hammer yump there is what it's called. And basically you can clip into that railing and speed up your routing through Palace of Darkness here. And avoid key. And this is harmless Hellway. It's very harmful in Randomizer. But in general it will have small spikes like those bouncing around. And you can just go around them entirely without any danger whatsoever. But in Randomizer,
Okay.
in case enemies are there.
Boss here isn't happening.
What makes you say
We're
that?
about to find out.
Alright, what we got? Oh, hi, Trinex!
So try next.
Hi, wait, do we have mirror?
We do not have mirror.
It'd be a waste of time to go there anyways, but I'd make the joke. You have to at least go into the boss room so we can do the joke. But no. It's gonna take too long.
That's good.
Yeah, the hammer up is also good for being able to navigate through the dark rooms a little more quickly. Because we don't have lamps, so this set of rooms will be dark.
We don't have fire. But technically speaking, we have the ability to do everything else in desert. Fire could actually be here based upon the logical progression. It could also be in Mire's shed right now. I don't have any medallions, which means I can't open up Mire. I can't open up Turtle Rock. I actually could do a ledge clip in order to get into Turtle Rock. Very, very easy one to do at that. But I don't know if I want to do that just yet.
I was gonna say, do we have red cane?
Don't
You
need
don't
red
have
cane if I do a ledge clip for it.
Yeah, it's very easy to do. It is not race legal. But we're not racing, so.
Well, no, not. Wait, the ledge clip isn't legal.
No.
That actually makes sense.
It's since it's an overworld glitch and
Yeah,
a more major one at that. That is why it's not.
No, I was more saying, like, do we have like canes?
There we
so
go.
When we get into Turtle Rock, we can actually check more than like 3 boxes.
I'd be able to check more than 3 boxes even with the ledge clip.
How?
You technically don't entirely need red cane for TR
Sonny,
as long as you can hover it.
I was gonna say, can you hover it?
I can. Am I consistent at it?
No.
That's a different story.
So in theory, yes, you can do it without Kane. In practice, probably not.
In practice, somebody has done it without Kane.
Yeah, I know who has.
Andy, yeah.
Okay, we're gonna probably end up taking... Yeah, there are 8 total checks that don't require the Kane. But we're gonna take a Death Warp here. Because we want to get out as quickly as possible. Hence the intentional damage. And
Where's the
we're
B
actually
button?
going
That's
to
totally-
go ahead and check Meyer's Shed. Because Zora is my worst case scenario right now.
Oh man, King Sora has lamp.
I'm a laugh. I will laugh.
Look, I've had an SMZ Cerise where he's had my Morph Ball. And that's just rude. Oh, what have we found? What have we found? What have we found? Oh hey, look, Red Cade! Good stick. An Ether.
Hey, is the key under the mat? Let's find out.
Okay,
Nope.
It is not.
that's actually kind of funny. Okay, we're gonna do the fake flipper thing now. We're finally going to do a different logic break.
So key under the mat is there's 2 dungeons in this game that require a medallion to get into them, Turtle Rock and Misery Mire. And if the medallion needed for the Turtle Rock is in either Super Bunny Cave or Hookshot Cave, then we call that the mat for that, so it's a key under the mat. And then if it's in Mire Shed or the Checkerboard Cave, then that we would call that the key under the mat for Mire.
Hey, there's Maddie.
Oh, okay.
Maddie.
Fair enough, I could not assume that.
Oh, that fake flipper to get out of Hobo always worries me, because if you do it the wrong way and you actually screen transition the moment you land on the water, you actually walk through the screen. Oh god, Lionel, hang on. Okay, you actually walk through the screen transition, which in turn causes you to soft lock.
I think, like, can you not save an exit?
You can, but you have to be very quick on it.
Does it feel like
Hey, out of logic lamp.
Oh.
All right.
Well, we already talked about flippers for need for go mode, and this confirms it.
Yep.
Oh gosh.
Right, so that will allow us to do back of Desert as well as the back of Eastern Palace.
Just in general, lets us see.
Yep. And that is the biggest concern. We're already here, so I'm going to go ahead and do this.
Alright, let's see, do this. I've tried doing
Alright.
this like once in my life, and I did not succeed.
It's Gamfish time. What do we have?
There can't be lamp.
$50. We get a
Nope.
10% return.
My-
That's a scam.
My Ancilla values were off. That's all right. So, since we have the lamp, we either need Fire Rod, we need flippers. Like, there are a few items that'll actually put us in go. If we get Bombos, I believe Ice was also a method to go into go mode. So I think at this point we are just going to focus on finishing out some of these dungeons as quickly as we can. While I am running through Eastern Palace and getting back to the back of it, barracks. It's all yours.
It's all mine. What's all mine? The world. I'll take it.
Yes. The world is your oyster.
The world's alright. Well, while the world's my oyster, I'm gonna pull up the Discord channel where I wrote down my host reads. You don't. Every time I'm like, all right, we got the list of the things to talk about. How do I chain these together? It's just great.
Very carefully.
Yeah, very stammerly. Lots of ums and ahs. Yeah, this is a marathon to benefit the South Carolina Firefighters Burn Children's Fund, whose mission is to ease the recovery process for the MUSC's pediatric burn patients as their families through supplies and training for the highest quality burn care, family support, education. They run Camp Can Do, which is a special camp for those burned children, as well as a program where firefighters will go with children to reintegrate them back into school. They help fund improvements and supplies for that care. They educate the public, as well as those non-burned children, about how to help their burned compatriots. Is that a... You know what? I'm just adding words to the script as I go. It's a great time. So all of your donations will be going towards that great cause, and additionally, they can be going towards incentives to make things more painful for our upcoming runners, such as the hard mode ARIA reprise. That's at 0 out of $80, or a level cap of 10 for the time spinner randomizer. Both of which can be found on the schedule page, which I will link in chat.
Chad, you're going to be real happy with that. I consider that to be the hardest variant to get.
Secret bid war for LADX. You're still winning that bid war, Maddie.
I'm so confused what I missed. I saw an Argus and I saw him die. That's all I know.
So what I did is what I consider to be one of the hardest variants of the Argus quick kill, which is using Ice Rod to get the 2 hits prior to the Tempered Sword spin attack in order to kill Argus there.
I'm sorry, you can hit Argus with an Ice Rod?
Yep.
What?
And fun fact, the Ice Rod is slightly different speed than the Fire Rod, but only slightly, but just enough to make that so much harder.
Alright, because Maddie mentioned it, there is a bid war for the Link's Awakening DX companion. Right now, 1 donation got put in for Fox, but if you don't want that Fox, you can put in $10.01 or more for Navi, Yip, Ghost, or no companion whatsoever if Link should just be lonely.
Y'all got to keep it as the Fox.
I mean,
it's
if
gotta
I
be
was,
yip.
No.
I'm sorry, Chad, bro. I was snotty on this one.
If the Fox wins, there's a secret bid. Okay. There's a secret bid war that I'm not aware of. I see.
I assume there's a super secret bid war going on here on the side.
Super double secret bid war.
Clearly.
Bid warception.
I don't even remember who my boss was here.
I hope this is not the dungeon that had
It's definitely
Trinex.
It's not Trinex. That was I mean, it could. It's on Chaotic. Don't forget.
Oh, okay.
Not Chaotic, but whatever. Wait, no, it is on Chaotic.
Oh god, the wall moves.
So could be.
That was such a hard fight.
Oh. Alright, so Mothula is the one here, and Moth is nothing when he's outside of his room. The room is the boss in Skullwoods, not Moth.
Literally. Okay.
So wait, Oh, we don't have fire on. We can't go do skull.
In front,
Yeah.
but yeah, not the back.
Yeah. I want to see Helicopter.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly which rooms Trinex actually fits in or not.
Not there. Trinex cannot fit there.
Trinex
Not
cannot
there in
spawn in
Moldorm.
the Skull Woods and Moldorm, as well as Moldorm 2.
Yeah, those are the always 3 spots they can't spawn. You can spawn literally everywhere else.
So, unfortunately, we're going to have to dip into one of the pendant dungeons. We don't have really what we need in order to be able to finish any of the other crystal dungeons right now, which are Ice and Mire, because I didn't mark those on my tracker. So we're just going to come here into Thieves Town. I'm going to forget where I'm going for a moment. And hopefully find something
Why is it just
useful.
chickens in here? It's
Because chickens get randomized into as enemies.
It's the chicken miser.
I mean, to be fair, there is a sprite in the LADX randomizer that turns everything into chickens.
Why?
Why isn't that an incentive?
Good question, actually, but still, why is that also a thing? I should really finish my little playthrough of LADX at some point.
Honest to say.
Okay, who's the boss here? Okay. Do I go ahead and do the... Alright, Chad. Should I go ahead and do the boss fight?
I usually do for Thieves Town. But
Okay.
you're not looking for the crystal, you're looking for items, so up to you.
I'm gonna do it. We're gonna see if I can still do this. As I mess it up.
Ooh.
Ah, nope. I tried to save it, but it did not work out. Well, that kind of sucks. All my items are in the back. But that's fine, because I know all my items are in the back. And this is actually a pretty quick dungeon to run through and then really take a death warp in.
Yeah, the length of this dungeon is entirely in the back of going all the way through the back up to the attic and going all the way down and getting the quote maiden.
But
Oh, I
in this
see.
case, since we have the enemy shuffle, oh, I got the bonk, and the boss shuffle, we don't have to worry about rescuing said maiden.
How heartless. And speaking of being heartless,
Yeah,
apparently the super secret bid war is whether to save or kill the fox. So, I guess if you hate good times, if you hate the fox, you can donate to that. Or if you want to really make sure the fox survives, you can donate for that instead. I want to see the fox survive, personally. And I believe, this is hearsay, I believe the fox can be revived and killed multiple times, so...
I mean, kill it just to revive it once.
Oh gosh, it just reminds me of a thing I watched a long time ago.
Kill it, revive it, and then we have necromancy going on.
True.
No, something red mage.
So yeah, unfortunately, since we have to do the rest of the checks here in Thieves Town, we are, unfortunately, running through to do them. Since we do have Titan's Mitts, and we technically have an easy way to die and get back to the start of the dungeon here, it's not going to take as much time as it normally would. one of the things I would usually do in my routing is I would route into Skull Woods at this point as well. However, what I am going to do instead is I'm actually going to go ahead and do the blacksmith chain and get that taken care of. Yeah.
Without
So,
gear?
no. So we're just gonna fall into this hole 11 times total. Oh no, we're dead. Anyway. But yeah, the death warp mainly just to put us back at the start of the dungeon. Saves, I think, literally like 2 seconds over walking out of it in this case. So we are going to go turn this guy in. Also, fun little interaction. If you have the Smith following you and you decide to start within the sanctuary, well, interesting things happen. Chad, would you like to elaborate upon what I mean by interesting things?
He stepped away.
Oh, well, fine. Shadow!
I said we don't. Oh,
Alright,
where are we
Zelda
going?
disappears.
Oh! Oh, is this how you get Zelda?
It's how you get Zelda to disappear from the sanctuary.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
my god, it's Spirit Tracks. Ghost
Oh,
Zelda.
I thought you were gonna have Zelda following you.
Nope.
'Cause I think I've had it was either that or I had him turn into a main one time while following me. I'm like, what the heck?
You can have him turn into one of the enemies.
Oh, that's hilarious. I'm
So,
like, what are you doing?
Don't have too terribly much remaining in logic as it stands. Okay, never mind. I have more in logic now.
What do we got? Let's see.
Fire.
Flips. Oh, hey, the lamp's in logic.
Yep.
And I guess we're going to swamp.
I'm happy to report that I, via Fizzle's credit card, have donated $10 from Lord Fizzlebeef. Savo the Foxo, courtesy of Barrickso.
Seems legit.
Yep. It's the power of guilt tripping.
I wouldn't even consider that being guilt tripping. That's donating to a good cause.
Date says I'm a murderer. Maybe I should put my thumb on the scale to start. Okay, Maddie.
Okay, so, Skull Woods. This dungeon is a really, really dungeon. Because you can open a chest and suddenly you have a bunch of pits underneath you. You can run into a room, have a hand fall on your head, and suddenly you get teleported out of the dungeon entirely, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Wait, so I didn't teleport you out of the dungeon.
By teleport out, I mean teleport you back to where you fell in.
Yeah. Oh, hey, we lost something to a thief.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do it. Alright, so similar to Hammer Yump, you can do regular bomb jumps, and I did that one just to get to the big chest. Also, I'm taking a boatload of damage right now.
Yeah,
Because I want to have myself at low health.
For what are you planning to do?
Death Warp.
Not true.
I can't finish out Skull Woods.
Oh, of course, this is Fire Rod. Damn.
No, we need that in order to be able to access Swamp Palace. which
right.
I'm
We still
I'm
need
really
Mia.
hoping to be able to do, because there is a trick within Swamp that I would love to show off.
Oh, is it what I think it is?
It might be, but as it's been alluded to, we absolutely need the mirror in order to access Swamp.
I completely forgot.
I'm
about
sure
that.
it would be a spectacle.
It absolutely will be.
I'm not gonna lie, I completely forgot. You can tell I used to had to playing Dungeon Shuffle. And I'm like, wait, you need me to do Swamp? Swamp could be anywhere. I'm like, wait a minute, no.
But I've only got a handful of checks remaining where things could be.
It could be over there.
Well, this is slightly unfortunate.
I mean, don't forget you have Dark Cross to go get now.
I haven't forgotten about Dark Cross, and I haven't forgotten about the other check that I have remaining of Zora Ledge, because I didn't get to peep what was on Zora Ledge because of having to avoid enemies.
Also, nice getting caught by the guard or the lady.
It was intentional. That's Quake, which is actually potential go mode.
Yeah, it's Meyer access.
So we are going to head to Misery Mire, and we're gonna hope to do that dungeon. All right, Chad, you want to talk about the God route in Mire?
Yeah, I can do that. So, what we are looking for to get a god route in Mire is for the big key location to be one of the first two checks that we can do. Because if we can do that, we can go straight to the back. There's a small key to pick up out of a pot, and one door to go through, and it shaves a whole ton of time off this dungeon. Where we do not want it to be is on the firelocked side. That's going to require a 2 to 3 minute cutscene somewhere in there of the walls of the dungeon being shifted around.
Is it actually that long?
It feels
It feels that long, but it's like 30 to 45 seconds.
Yeah, I was saying, I would say a minute, even if it hits a minute, but it feels like it takes like a year.
Okay, good.
More chickens. And I call around guards.
Bok bok. I'd like to report that the scales of life and death have shifted once more. Maddie with a $15 donation saying, I mean, I needed a dono today to be in the running for that blanket. Dade says I'm a murderer, so what say I tip the scales? $15 towards killing the Foxo so he's out of my way. Heartless.
Indeed.
All right, I'm going to use the best functionality of Quake here.
To deal with the dead rocks?
we're gonna kill some dead rocks.
I couldn't remember which medallion to let you kill them.
Oh, this is rather unfortunate.
Alright, so we gotta go to Firelock's side. Doesn't mean we have to necessarily get the cutscene chest yet, but Mire's gonna take a lot longer.
Wait, I just realized, since I donated earlier, I'm in the pool for the blanket, aren't I?
Probably.
If you donated $25.
Oh, well, never mind. I only donated 10.
Well, you can donate another 15.
So, like, another, like, 25.
Well, no, it's donation total.
Well, to be fair, it was technically $14 for me.
Well, you know what? Another 11.
Well, no.
Canadian
converted.
dollars.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, Canadian dollars.
Then yeah, like another 25.
Alright, good news is it was the good chest on the Firelock side, so wasn't too terrible.
Bad news. I haven't gotten the compass, so I don't know what the boss is going to be.
We get to find out all together.
So, if you guys are wondering what the boss is, well, so am I. And I would love to see an anti-fairy here soon. So, fun use of the magic powder is you can turn anti-fairies back into regular fairies. So that gives the opportunity of a lot of health to be regened, as a matter of fact. Never mind, I missed it. I was going to say, as a matter of fact, there's one that I can do it with right there, but that didn't matter. Okay.
So it's 25 US dollars in total between AML donations, right?
Ah,
Are you saying ah to what I said or to my question?
Yeah,
Oh, it's Argus
not
again.
what you're saying. Yeah. Is this going to be crystal number 4?
yep.
Okay.
Wow, is that an eyeball monster in my Link to the Past?
Yep.
I know, right? It's more likely than you think.
That is crystal number 4. We have all the crystals we need to go into Ganon's tower.
Right.
So we're gonna go into Ganon's tower. So
Is it
Big
time
key
for
guessing
Dean?
game.
Call it 13.
Alright, so everybody can guess a number between 1 and 22, which will be the test number location for the big key.
yeah, J-Lo, yours is already accounted for.
Yeah, you're sorry accounted for. But yeah, just to clarify, it's 25 in total, right?
1 to 22.
That sounds like 25 to me. Oh yeah, 25 to okay.
That's what I was going off of.
And that is open until the end of the Zelda block, so we got another 4.5 hours.
I'll go to bed after this run.
Yep.
Ha!
Ditto.
It's almost 4 o'clock here.
Oh, it is 4 o'clock here. Sleep is for the weak.
Yeah, normally I would
So-
beat that block, but
So, Chad, you want to talk about what I just did?
Yeah, that was an overworld.
Because I committed a sin.
Yep. Very race illegal, but it's basically a clip that wraps the Death Mountain stuff so you're actually on the top and you just went into Ganon's Tower that way, which is a way you can skip a whole bunch of checks like, needing a mirror or a hammer or a second glove or sometimes even a first one.
It does a lot. Okay. I'm not going to complain about that. If I have to go right side, I'm gonna have a bit of a problem. Come on. Thank you.
What chest number are we up to?
Coming up will be 9.
Dang, that's me out of the running.
Well, no,
Oh god, look at this room.
no, coming up is 9. If it's the first box, you're fine.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
Oh, what the heck? That's a room and a half.
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh god, look at this room. Mm. Mm-mm.
10, 11, 12, 13. Damn. I'm out.
It's like I'm out.
We're both out. Our chests are like next to each other.
Technically, you're still in because you'd still be closest. If it's in the next couple.
Oh, Mudman, that was mean.
Oh.
We have some jazz hands. We got jazz hands.
Jazz hands!
There we go.
Also, Joe going Greg in the chat.
Well, yeah, I got a green rupee.
Oh my god, his vulture's in here too.
Bob! Bob is here. You killed Bob.
Yeah, I did.
How
Bob, there's a bug in the game where if
Hey,
you
look,
knock off.
there's Son in chat.
Yep.
Also, this is the third Argus we've seen tonight.
Guys, is that an iBoss in my Link to the Past?
And we had 8 donations come in recently.
Well, actually, crazily enough, the scales have tipped. Shadow
Again.
Mr. T41, Shadow MRT 241. You know what? Shadow with a $15 donation saying "Save the Fox," which puts saving the fox at $25 and killing the fox at $15.
It also puts my total donation up to $25.
I suppose you could tell me how you pronounce your name.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm here in chat.
Oh,
I almost forgot which way I needed to go from that room. If it were Ice Trinex, I would have been like, okay, we're done here. Maddie, get ready. But instead, we get to continue, and, you know, the Pixel Remaster MSU has 2 of my absolute favorite tracks from the Pixel Remasters. We have, of course, the Crystal Tower or Silk's Tower from Final Fantasy III as the basement. And here on the climb, this is Castle Pandemonium from FF2.
and it won't even get the VOD copyright claimed.
Also,
That room about Beamos and the mimics looks weird.
doesn't it, though?
Yep, because the Bema statues are gone and they were part of the structure of the room. Right, so we are entering the gauntlet.
Yeah, I'll let you talk about the gauntlet while I execute it.
Yep, just a series of rooms testing your skills. And in Randomizer, it actually tends to be easier than in vanilla.
I don't know, I just cast Bombos. I just cast
We don't have
Bombos and everything just goes. Okay.
Actually need to take my magic into consideration here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you don't have half magic. There's a lot of these shadow enemies in here.
Yeah, the Randomizer likes these shadow enemies. It definitely seems to overemphasize them in almost every scene. Alright, we're going to have a different boss here than Landmark 2. So we'll see what we have. Oh, another moth. Alright, well, that's nothing.
Alright, well, there's our last chance for Tridex to ruin the seed.
Yep. And we're coming up to what are... outside of Randomizer, this is the most fun room in the game, but you get to use that there to stop a bunch of wizards.
Yup.
Thank you.
And we get a refill of magic on the way.
I was saying, I'm pretty sure there's a pot coming up here soon that's a full magic refill as well. Although I think it's yeah, it's
What am I doing? I don't have fire rod. Let's redo this. Burnout torch. Thank you. Your turn. Your turn. Your turn. And then just go.
I was
I'm
saying,
I'm so used to having fire rod here that
I
I've
was
tried
saying,
to do it without fire rod.
I was gonna say, how the heck are you supposed to do it? Oh, I guess dashing.
You have to dash.
Okay. You're a crystal roller in this room. We're actually going to go ahead and make greed checks because...
Yeah.
Okay, 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 okay.
I'm excited to see what this okay is. Oh, hey,
Butters.
Hey, Buttered Sword.
Oh. Oh, it's in this room too.
What?
Fantastic.
Oh, great.
Check this key. Alright.
Alright, what's gonna be in validation chest? Oh, hey,
Not
it's locked.
silvers. Dang, we tried.
Why is there a piece of the platform missing?
I blame Moth.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it still tries to run the algorithm to move the spikes so it can occasionally do weird things in rooms.
Ah, yes, this stupid room. I'm science for it.
All right,
To it.
Aga 2. Who wants to talk about it? Who wants to talk about doing math?
It's the second Aga. I can figure that one.
Alright, we gotta hit Aga some number of times. I'm too tired to remember how many. Because it's 3:30 in the morning.
It's
Dang,
6
nice triple.
times.
Is that a triple I just saw there, though?
I got a double, a triple, and a single.
Trifecta.
All right.
And now for probably my favorite theme. Well, one of my two favorites. In about 2 seconds, as soon as we get down to the peg. Which probably means I'm gonna mute and myself and probably turn up the audio. Also, that is one messed up bat.
It's fine. Everything's normal. Nothing is wrong. It's because he randomized where they went. Really need to have Trinex on ice there.
As I
Come
dare
on.
try to remember what the name of this song is.
Cloud of Darkness.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's called Darkness. I should know this. I like have this like favorited.
we are on phase 3 of Ganon here, and then we're going to go on to phase 4. And phase 4 is where you're supposed to have the silver arrows, which, if I remember correctly, we do not.
Correct.
So we're going to have to do silverless Ganon, which requires a glitch. He's available to be harmed for 3 frames as he's warping away.
Alright, where are the silvers? In the light world.
That could be Ped.
Oh, I swear. I even, I think said earlier, the check pedestal.
So we have to do a spin right before he warps away, and then you can hit him.
I mean, alternatively, there's the 1 frame swing.
Yep.
In the meantime, I must share that Saracen donated $50 with a great donation message of, "Hey, listen, where is the romance? Let's finish out the date Marin incentive and put the rest towards Navi as the companion." Unfortunately, the date Marin incentive was already finished out and the companion's bid war closed. So it is now going towards the time spinner level lock.
Time is when I walk through the door. And that's time on my end.
And time on ours.
Woo!
GG.
So let's, before we hand it
Victor
off,
was here.
before we hand it off, let's find out if those silvers were on pedestal.
If they're on pet, I'm gonna laugh. Alright, we can figure out through the credits.
Yep.
Oh gosh, randomizer credits. Oh gosh, I forgot how crazy they are.
What are these
They're fun.
textures?
Messed up, that's what.
Intentionally messed up
okay.
graphics.
I know where they are.
Oh no, are they in Lumberjack?
Nope. I did Lumberjack. Or I did, or not Lumberjack. I did Smiz, but they're not in Lumberjack.
I didn't see you check Lumberjack, that's why.
I didn't check it.
Oh.
So,
Uh.
I know where they are.
Bonk Rock.
I did the Bonk Rocks.
Couch cash.
It was a spot that I could not access because I didn't have a mirror.
Oh, are they in
Super
K45?
Bombos tablet.
Oh. Lol.
Okay.
I could have done another glitch in order to be able to access it, but I decided against it.
Well, GG's.
Thank you, Chad, Shadow. I want to thank you both for being here with me for this run. Always a great time, and you know, we've got the rest of the Zelda Relay block coming up with Maddie up next doing LADX Rando. It's gonna be a real good time. You don't want to miss it. So, with that said,
Well, unfortunately, I am. Because I'm going to bed.
I know. But with that said, Fizzle, do your stuff. And Barracks, thank you for hosting.
Yeah, thank you. Good run.